I can't feel good, Jordy.
Yeah, she didn't believe in love either.
Whoa!
Can't believe this is happening to me. Natsuki's going to be the last place I want to go. The airport? My anxiety shoots through the roof, and I'm afraid that I won't have a good life. So I never can say anything. Even though I've gotten better, I still can't sleep. There's no telling what I'll say to my parents. More than that, she told me I'm a child and that she can't do this. Is this the chance that I'll be able to make a change? Or is it too late to do something? Only time will tell what I want to do. But until then, I will find what I want, and that will be the end of me. I seriously can't wait to get back out there and to finally make it to the next world that I've ever been in. Is it like some kind of allusion to death or what?
Into the next dimension.
That's what I was thinking. Well, it's already Sunday. I'm not gonna go with her. I've been getting increasingly concerned and worried about things. I keep telling myself that it's not my place to do this. It's not my time. I wonder if she'll just give me a heads up. Maybe she won't. Meanwhile, she's been texting me since late last night. So I don't know if she's been texting me the whole night, but it's, it's just more of that drunk, and I don't know. We sent each other a few texts, and she gave me a heads up that she's not going to be texting me.
Stop texting me.
She's almost a different person for me, and I don't know what to do. I need a clone. She also really likes my boyfriend. But putting Natsuki aside for a second, I've been kissing her. just to put it aside. I haven't heard a word from her this whole time. It's not like we haven't talked, we're just hung up on each other. But I've been worried about this for weeks. Between what Sayori said, what she said, how she felt, and everything else, I really have no idea how to cope with it. Is it really okay to have a psycho who is currently in the hospital?
Okay.
It's probably a good place for them. I decide to visit her. Rather than asking, I choose to accept. Once I reach Sayori's house, I make my way to the bedroom. Again, we used to both live in the same room. Oh yeah? The house is quiet, but the smell's a good one. Sayori isn't anywhere on the other side of the wall. It's already strange of her to have an apartment. I head up to get her, get a handle on her, and ask what's up. Sayori.
Hi, Bird. I'm a little more of a lurker, so you can find me here.
Just like to stay in her bedroom. No problem with that. I sit down in front of the computer and ignore her. Sayori forces a smile.
Both of you are wrong.
There's a minute of silence for a minute, and then the computer gives me the password to the server, and then silence.
You haven't come over to talk to me. I have to go over and see if you can come over.
I guess you're right. You should really come to my house to ask me to come over. It has been a hard road, but you'll be fine. Not much has really changed. Sayori's room is as dark as its surroundings, but you don't have to go outside the windows if you're not already home.
Yeah, it's really dark in here.
I also recognize the futon that's been lying in the back of the room for weeks.
If you come over to the couch, you just have to put your hand on the seat.
You need to balance it. That's because I end up being in the back of the room for a few minutes.
How come you suddenly have to sit it? Aren't you supposed to sit it in front of you?
Sit it. What is it? Yeah, but how can you sit it in front of you? It. Wait, how'd you get the idea for the shower thing? The shower, though? Oh, Sayori left. Fine. See if I care.
Monica told me that you talked to her, so you could get guessing what she did after that.
I could just guess what she did.
It's only natural for her to be upset.
That's true. She was over the moon. But what about you? You don't change. You have the right to be upset. Aren't you going to take the time to get to know her?
Of course you're going to be upset about it. It's her fault. It's not your fault that you didn't use your time wisely. But I'm just helping you. We didn't plan to be together for 4 years. We were just friends.
So it's just me and the other guy.
Yep.
There's more silence between us than you could ever want.
Wow.
Awkward. Sayori stares in a mirror, and you're still with her, but you're not, because she's kind of looking at herself now. Everything about her behavior is uncharacteristic. I finally get to see how she sees you now. I just wanted to see where she got the idea from. After you left on your way to look at the mirror, she was in a tizzy, as if you weren't right for that moment in time. When something's wrong, you have a choice to make. I know you too well for the past year, so I don't think you'd be happy. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head, and walks over to the guest room.
That's no good, Bert says to her.
I'm just here for your sake. Hey, what? Why'd you make me say something?
Why can't it just be me? This is all my fault. I can't be the villain. If I didn't get there, I'd do it again. If I didn't make it, I'd do it again. Then you wouldn't have to be a person that didn't make it. You wouldn't have to come here to say, I made it, I'm sorry. You wouldn't have even had to be sexual to be a person that made it. But this is just my own belief. I'm getting punished for not being as repulsive as this. I think that's why I'm seeing this subreddit. I want to get down on my knees and scream.
Oh my.
It just wants to be known because this is my first post on this sub.
Sayori. I grab Sayori by the neck and pull the muscle and squeeze the muscle tight. Oh my god. Oh, whoa. What on earth are you doing?
Oh my god.
Are you listening to music? I know something's happened, but you can't live in a world where you can't hear anything. Oh boy. There's no other explanation for the silence. So tell me, already doing what I'm doing now, how did your mind get drenched in your consciousness? And therefore, how did your consciousness get drenched in your consciousness? Until I know I'm struggling in my own heart and you're struggling to breathe. Sayori gives me an answer and I'm just gone.
You really put me in this pain. I'm so the focus of the world and I'm so crushed right now.
So your neck in particular. Jeez.
But you're wrong, and all the people who've been there for me don't deserve this treatment. Nothing happened to me. Just waiting for someone to come along and take my place. I've always been like this. I wish more people would do the same. You're just seeing it from a different perspective.
Seeing what this subreddit is all about and how we can all see it. What are you talking about?
You're really just going to be a very strange position right now, and I'm hearing the same thing. I guess I have a few suggestions. 1, the thing being in the car, and 2, I've had really bad sleeps, so I didn't want sleep.
Were those suggestions or statements?
Did you know that I was a good sleeper? Why do you think it's that?
Good regimen, eat healthy, I don't know.
Because most days I get a little sleepy and sleepy.
You sleep. Okay.
What reason is there to be happy? Why go to school? Why go to work? Why eat? Why drink? Why make friends? Why make other people miss you? That's what it feels like, and that's why I'm asking for advice. Without anyone worrying about it or looking too much at it, because I'm still confused as to what's wrong.
I'm in shock, as I'm extremely worried about what happens next.
She's like finally holding it out of your bullshit.
I can't even figure out what to do next. How is it possible to be so stressed and anxious about it? Does she really want to be exclusive with me? Wow, I think I missed the point completely. Why, Sayori?
Huh?
Why is it that she doesn't let you have the time to be your friend, to just be your friend? It almost feels like she's trying to get you to stick around. Because if I knew, I would think she's going to avoid you for a while. Even if there's only a few minutes left, she might be interested. I would have tried to have a conversation with her about it. That's why I'm your typical girl. All you had to do was say, I'm really tired, need a bit more time.
You don't understand at all that people can't help you when they deserve so much. Why do you think they can't help you? Because if I told them, I'm surprised how much they think it was a waste of time to tell me. I don't want to be in a relationship, so I don't want to be in a relationship, but they know they can't help me. It's bittersweet. When people don't like you, it's hard to leave them. It feels nice sometimes, but not enough to be happy. But also feels like a bitch to leave them. That's why I wanted a relationship.
I think those are terrible reasons.
Helping everyone be happy if you can.
Yeah.
But then I discovered I can't be happy on my own time. Seeing you make friends and get talking to new people doesn't feel nice and doesn't feel right. It feels like a chore to have someone else on the same level of happiness, so I just shut myself off from that. So that's why I can't really say anything about it anymore, and there's nothing to talk about. That's why I decided to start this subreddit.
Alright, Sayori.
r/fuckbird. Every path leads to a place where I can actually talk about stuff.
Well, you're right that I want to talk about things I like and find a place home for me. I'm gonna go make our don't fuck page.
I mean, yeah, but that's not the point, I think.
I don't understand your dilemma. But I don't need a therapist or psychiatrist, so I'm just looking for a way to cope. Whatever it takes for me to walk away from this. That's what I'll do. I'll be alone.
No, Bird will be gone.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing I can do other than do what I've done for the past few years. Nothing at all. Nothing. The only thing that keeps me going is the constant fear of failure and the constantly trying to be better.
It's sort of half bad, half good, I guess.
But I was selfish, because I can never teach myself to be better. I finally showed you that you can be happy, that you can be happy at whatever time you want, even when it's the most important time of day.
Oh, tears streak down Sayori's eyes.
I made you join me, and I was punished for it.
Well,
You're really feeling bad for it. And now you came out of my shadow, and I will be punished again.
oh.
I'm just weak, and weak to you.
Hey, you know, call back to, like, the very first one. Remember, like, the strengths I have.
Yeah.
Unlike the strengths that I have, they're actually strengths versus...
I have strength, you have weakness. So I guess I know where we're getting it from.
Yep.
That's all I am. And that's why I'm worthless. Because I deserve every second of it. No, you don't.
You're just gonna feel bad. Well, thinking I once again have nothing to offer. Yeah, pretty much. This time I pull out the courage and see if I can take the fall.
Bird.
Sayori, I don't care if I lose the chance to do so. I'm really happy that I did. I just need some extra strength in my face. Seeing you every day and thanking you every day. If I make friends in a way that isn't crazy, I'm still gonna be lonely. But please, never underestimate the power of friendship. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Bird.
Sayori isn't hugging me or hugging me. I mean, I would be. Hugs! Despite my arms being wrapped around my chest, I wouldn't be hugging. Like, come on! Can this be clearer? She starts sobbing next to me, and I try to tell her that I'm not okay. Listen, you got problems. Let me tell you about me.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this.
It's not even a different tone this is making it, though.
Yeah, really?
It's supposed to be comforting Sayori, but she's just fighting back in against an abusive jerk. So it's completely different. Anyway.
Bird,
Sayori barely manages to keep her head up. I don't know if she's as bad as before, but if you want me to let go of her and give her a chance, sounds like a great idea. But all I want to do is push the butter? What's a butter? What's a butter? Maybe I don't want to know. If you have it on your side, go ahead and start with the pill and make a decision that you're happy with. What am I doing? No matter what it is, you have the right to want it. I'll make these feelings known to you, and if you get upset, you'll have no reason to show others that you're unhappy. And if there's anything you like, what else can you tolerate? Then you'd better tell your friends about it. I'll get mad if I don't.
I don't know what to say, and I can't be mad. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Gently, Sayori finally puts hands to her mouth, and then she starts to say something, so she grabbed my hand and put it on her mouth. Is that...
I don't know anything. She's still talking. She's still holding her hand. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of this. The one time I'm ever going to be able to tell anything is if I start worrying about a random thing. But your hugs are so nice and warm.
Yes, especially when I do them to myself.
And that's really scary. That's just me.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, and I'm usually pretty good at it, which is a good thing, I can let people go all the time, every day. The festival's tomorrow, and I can't afford to do something that would be expensive for her, so, we're going to sneak in the back.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very big morning, and I can't be there. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah.
How would you like to go into the bathroom? Yeah, huh? It's what I want to do in the bathroom, but I can't unless you're in there too. I promise you that I'm gonna do it if I want to.
I think that would be the most annoying thing.
The most annoying thing. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes, but she wishes she was alone, and it's not like that. If I could spend the night alone, it would be no problem. I just go back to my house, I guess. Of all days, this is the one. Maybe I should cancel, but I feel like I'm not paying enough attention to what's happening between us. Yeah,
yeah, really. No, don't. I'm just happy when I'm happy. Please don't feel bad about this. If you do that, then why don't you just keep it for yourself?
But it's almost time for your own death. Well, at the very least, you deserve someone to make you feel like a true hero. Whoa. It would be fun to play her card right now. To my surprise, Sayori is a very young girl who is known as a woman of character and therefore is not quite finished.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience I've caused. I don't know what the situation or if there's something more of it. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to get fully out of bed and not feel like I can try. But I'm trying my best, and I'm trying to get back into bed.
It's okay. I still get nightmares, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Don't worry too much. I'm back to normal.
Oh, good. You're cured.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
All right. I look forward to seeing you again, but I'm not sure how. Certainly not dead or anything. I say goodbye to you. I know that. On the way home, I say goodbye to my dog. But it's hard for me to do that again. Oh, dog, I say goodbye. I think Sayori is a bit of a bitch. Oh, shouldn't be worried now about her, but please don't do that. I should just focus on the kid. Oh yeah, hi Bird Kid.
Hi Bird. Hi Bird. Hi Bird Kid.
Because I know he's a kid who shouldn't be worried about anything. And now that I'm not worried about him, I mean, that's been the problem the whole time.